Hello guys, this is Kash and
Maddy.
we are about to do the Q&A of dating a trans man. We do have a lot of questions, so we are gonna jump straight to it. And if we missed your questions, I do apologize. We will address that. Just send me a message and we'll be more than happy to answer that. So, some questions are for me, some questions are for her. All right. So the first question is, how did you guys meet? So we met on, well, initially she saw me on TikTok. My Instagram was on my TikTok. So she followed me, and then every time I would post things on Instagram, she would comment on it with little positive messages.
Said positive things. He was always saying positive things that I needed to hear in the moment. But I wasn't looking for anything. I was just, thanks, I need to hear that and stuff. I honestly did not even think I was gonna be interested. So it basically went from there, and then we just remained friends, like social media friends, for like a while, like maybe about a year or so. And finally we just end up talking about meeting up because he was coming to LA, and we met up like in Long Beach, and it was basically love at first sight. I didn't even expect any of this to happen. It just honestly happened, like literally. I wasn't looking for anything, promise. And this is where we're at now. And love, and now gonna be having a baby pretty soon.
Yes. So that's how we met, is initially Instagram, and then it just went from there. Question number 2, Maddy. Did you know Kash was trans when you first met him, and how did you feel about that?
Well, I didn't know that he was trans until after we were talking on the phone. I just was curious. I'm like, why do you want to change? I really don't know what the whole purpose of it until I actually got to meet someone who is actually going through the whole transformation. Then I was more understanding. So yeah, I mean, I now, like, I don't know, I love him for who he is. I'm just, yeah, there's no other way of saying it, but things happen, and then this is how it just happened. But I didn't know that he was trans. He told me, and I just fell in love with his heart, just the person he is. Comes from a really good family, so yeah.
All right. Question number 3. What should I be careful of in conversation and dating a trans man? How do I show support, and what should I not do or say? What should you be careful of in conversation and dating a trans man? What you should not do or say is, what do you have down there? That's no. That's a very popular question that I get sometimes, of what do you have down there? That's actually kind of disrespectful, or very disrespectful, I should say. I don't know how other trans men feel about that, but I find it very disrespectful, because it shouldn't be about what you have, like what body parts you have. Mm-hmm. It's all about the person themselves, their soul, who they are, and everything to it. Body parts don't make you trans at all. It's about how you identify and how you see yourself. And of course, I would definitely ask what their pronouns are as well, and of course respect that and call them by the pronouns that they tell you, because if you don't, like I said, that's another big disrespect. You don't really want to speak about their past or ask too many personal questions, because some people, certain things they don't feel comfortable sharing yet. Honestly, everything's different. It's more of just asking like what they're willing to share with you. I would say that, for starters. Question number 4. Maddie, do you see Cash as a girl still, or do you see him as a man, like you're dating a man?
Well, I don't see him as a girl. I see him as him. This is who he chose to be, and is Cash Adam. So
Adam Cash.
Adam Cash. Well, everybody like says it, but yeah, I don't refer him as a girl, and I mean, I know who he is, so that's all that matters. Out there in the world, yeah, like, you know, we're a straight couple, so.
All right. Question number 5. Have you noticed any changes through the beginning of his transition to now? I heard certain trans change living a different lifestyle as a man.
Is that a question for me?
Yeah, it's saying, have you noticed any change through the beginning of
No,
my
I have
transition to
not.
now?
No, just maybe just hair and stuff, like facial stuff. More transitioning to a guy, but as far as in the inside, like heart wise and just how he is, no, he's still romantic, he's loving, he's caring. I don't see any change in that besides just his appearance.
All right. Question number 6. Are you attracted to Cash, seeing that he's starting to look like a man, such as deepening of his voice and hair growth on face, as opposed to being with girls? That question's for you.
Oh, well, yeah.
You look kind of lost there.
Yeah, I was like, okay, these questions are for me.
It's saying, are you attracted
Yeah.
to me, seeing that I'm starting to look like a man?
Yeah, I'm attracted to him,
The
of
facial
course.
hair coming on, my voice is deepening, stuff like that. They're
Oh,
asking if you're
yes, I'm
attracted,
totally attracted
as
to.
opposed to being with girls that don't have any of those features.
I'm totally attracted to him. And I mean, this is who I fell in love with. That's all I could say. I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, I know him. Let's just say that. And I love who he is, and yeah, I'm totally attracted to him. He's my baby daddy.
Okay. The question number 7. How do you feel about girls all over Cash's social media?
Oh, it doesn't bother me. I know him 100, so I mean, other people don't. They only know what they see, but he's really respectful. I see everything. I have access to his social media. Not that I'm over there looking at it. I don't have to do all that. We have.
I actually show her everything.
Yeah,
because I want to, not because I have to.
Yeah, we have such a good communication, trust, loyalty. I mean, he's my best friend. There's nothing to hide. Like, you know. Yeah, I'm not a like jealous person at all, because I know what I have in my hands and he knows what he has in his hands. So,
yes.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 8. Is Cash aggressive or over emotional being on testosterone? Is he short tempered?
No,
I'm not.
I don't think so.
Definitely not.
No.
All right. Question number 9. What's it like dating a trans man? What makes it different?
It's my first time dating a trans man. Like I said, I never thought I would be with a trans man because I've been a lesbian for so many years. But you just fall in love with the person you fall in love with. Like I mean, that's all I could say, you know. This is the way it was supposed to be, you know. I just love him. Yeah.
So she can't really answer that question.
I can't really answer that question. I'm just.
They're saying what makes it different. Like, what makes it different between like dating just a regular dating like a lesbian. Like you usually date lesbians.
Well,
so what makes it different with a trans man?
It's actually the same. Not the same because you're not a girl. But I mean, you were. But I mean, he still has like the like him from him being a female. He's still like we're still like emotional connected. I guess that's what I had with other females. So, I mean, the only difference is his appearance. That's the only difference. Yeah.
All right. Question number 10. Maddie, how do you identify your sexual orientation now that you're with trans? Do you identify as straight? I think you already answered that earlier.
Well,
you said
yes, I do. Out in the, out in the world, obviously, but we are still part of the LGBTQ community, and we're, we're totally, just like, I guess. Well, no, I mean, yeah, I'm straight. We're straight.
Yeah.
But we still support the LGBTQ community.
We are part of the LGBTQ
totally.
community.
We're always.
And yes, we're a straight couple because I'm a trans man and she's a straight woman, cis woman.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, no, because I wasn't a straight woman. I was a lesbian, but.
No, I said you're a cis woman.
Oh, yeah.
Meaning
yeah.
you're born a woman, you're still a woman.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it means.
He's so like he's such a nerd, but he's always reading books and stuff. Yeah, he's so smart.
I read books, you read books too, okay?
Well, yeah, but you're more like
well, because I'm all about like intellectual conversations and like I like learning things, so I love to read because I learned a lot of stuff from like books and stuff like that. So I like exercising my brain all the time. It's good to know a lot of stuff.
You're very smart.
Question number 11. Is sex with a trans man different than a woman, and is it better?
Well, it's amazing. I think honestly, it's a connection you have with the individual. So even if it was with a stud or femme woman or whatever, or a man, whatever, it just feels, it's amazing. It's amazing because I love him. We're in love, so it makes it good, especially when you're in love with that person you want to be with. So
all right. Question number 12. Kash, you being transgendered, how has your family took it, and has anything changed? To be honest, my immediate family, my parents and my brothers, actually, I really thought that it would have been like worse, or like, because I'm basically changing my whole gender appearance and everything. My voice, obviously, my facial hair. Like I'm gonna look like a straight up man as opposed to what I was born as a girl. So it's a whole like huge change. So I really thought that they would have took it hard, for sure. Like my mom, I was thinking, but when I actually came out, it was cake, literally. I just I talked to my mom and she was just like, that's fine. She's like, well, you already dressed like a boy, you kind of look like a boy already, so it's not it's not a surprise. She's like, I'm not concerned about you transitioning. The only thing I'm concerned about is the hormones that you're taking, if it makes you sick in the long run. But as far as that, like, it was nothing really. So I kind of wish I came out a long time ago. It was actually harder coming out as lesbian at the time versus like trans. So, but has anything changed? No, not really. No, nothing's really changed. They still love me for me, and they tell me all the time. And my brother especially, very supportive, and he addressed me by my name, and very respectful. We're actually closer than we were before, let's just say that. Question number 13. How supportive is your family being trans? Again, like I said, my immediate family, um, it was cake, very supportive. Um, of course, my parents, they're more of just like, you know, it's gonna take time for them to address me as, you know, he and stuff like that, because they're so used to me. You know, I was their daughter at one point, and in their eyes, they're gonna see that, you know, they're gonna see that for like ever. Um, but I feel like slowly, you know, they will adapt to it as my appearances change and stuff like that, to where it's gonna come naturally. It's kind of a work in progress. Um, but I mean, there are some family members that have not been supportive, and you know, it's it's crazy because I really thought that, I don't know, I had a really close connection with them, and you know, everything's been great until I came out as transgender, and I just feel like things kind of fell apart because their views different, and they don't understand. So, you know, they did say some hurtful things that till this day I still think about, and it kind of made me distance myself because, you know, only they don't like understand, and I feel like they don't care to understand, and I don't know. That's just that's that part. But I do have a lot of other family members that are very supportive, and my cousins, and you know, they're all for it, and I appreciate it, and it makes me so happy to know that, you know, they're very supportive, and you know, they just love me for me regardless of what I am or choose to be, or you know, if I want to be a dog or a cat, you know, they're still gonna be there, and you know, respect whatever it is. So yeah, I just feel like, you know, if you have love for somebody and you genuinely care for somebody, you're going to support them. I mean, I can see if you don't agree with certain things, but at least support it and be happy for them. That's it. Like, as long as you're happy, I'm happy type of thing. You know, that's how it should be, you know, when you love and care for somebody. It shouldn't matter, you know, if you change your color purple or white, or if you want to wear, you know, thongs, or I don't know. Anyways,
Oh
you
my
guys
God.
get what I'm saying. Okay.
Next question.
Let's see. How did they react when you told them? Wait, hold up. Oh, question number 14. Maddy, how supportive is your family dating a trans man, and how did they react when you told them?
They're very supportive, and actually, my cousins get along great with him, and so do my sons, because he's like a guy. So, um, it's awesome. I have support. I do have a few family members who are LGBTQ as well. Not transgender, but you know, um, they are part of the LGBTQ, and that's some siblings of mine, and yeah, but they're very supportive.
Yeah, I love her family. They're
Yeah,
awesome.
they love them.
Especially my suegra. Alright. Question number 15. What's the best thing about dating a trans man? I feel like that question was popped up already. Maybe not. Oh yeah, it says, what's the best thing about dating a trans man? Oh no, I don't think it was actually.
I mean, it makes it different actually when we go out places, because when you're with a girl on girl, and like people just they're pretty rude, you know, or they're just staring at you and stuff. So I think it just makes it easier now, because he looks like a man, and now he's you know, transitioned to a man. So it just makes it easy for us to actually be out there in the world and be accepted. So yeah, I think I covered that.
Okay. Question number 16. How do you know if dating the same sex or trans is better for you?
that a question for me too? Well, yeah, obviously, because you.
Yeah, this is all really for you.
Well, I mean,
Honestly,
I think it
I
has a lot
mean,
to do who you click with, to be honest with you, because I've actually have friends that been lesbian forever, have never been with a guy, and actually end up marrying a dude, a guy, and having kids and being happy. So, I mean, it just depends who you fall in love with. You can fall in love with a guy or girl. I don't know, transgender. It just no. God works mysterious ways. Let me just tell you, because it's not what I expected.
yeah. Do what your heart feels.
Okay.
All right. Question number 17. Will you guys be open about Cash's transition to the kids and at what age? So we kind of talked about this a little bit, but yes, at one point we will be open about the transition, but not till later on when they're probably a little older than 18, like to where like they already know everything. They know what's up. They know about the LGBTQ community. They already know about transgender. They know everything. So once they have like all that knowledge and they're mature and they're that adult, then that's where we'll probably like have a talk with them and let them know, hey, this is what it is. But we haven't really decided on a specific age or whatever. I feel like when it's time, it's gonna be time. When obviously when we have our kids, we're just gonna know when it's the right time. So we don't really know like what age exactly. Number 18. Question number 18. How did you know you wanted to raise a child with Cash? So that question's for you.
Well, I
Whale shit.
it was unexpectedly, but actually, you know what? I do have two sons. They are older. My first son, I had him at 16 years old, and then I had my second son at 18. So I was young, and I had one boyfriend, and they're from the same guy. And I was young. I just didn't know any better at that time in my life. I just knew to be a mom, and that's pretty much it. And now that I'm older and I have like a second chance and opportunity to raise a baby with someone that I truly love, and like I see a future, I see marriage, I see everything, and we talk about everything too. So that's how I know. It just feels right. It feels good. So yeah.
All right. Question number 19. Do you guys want a boy or girl? I want a boy.
Well,
she says she don't care, but I really
care.
feel like she wants a girl because she don't have any girls.
No, not. I don't know. It's just whatever God gives us, I guess. I just wanted to be a surprise. Yeah, I'm ready for either or. I mean,
you just told me the other day.
Well, I see a lot of cute girl clothes, yes, and I see a lot of.
It's okay to want a
girl. I
girl.
see all these babies with the little things on their head, the little dresses. Like, oh my God, it's just so cute how these little dresses and all these little things they have for girls. So cute. And boys are easy though. They're so easy, and they're always like mama's boys. So I'm okay with that too.
They're not always mama's boys.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they are.
All right. That's what she said, so we'll just stick to that, I guess.
Okay.
For now. And so I prove you that's wrong. All right.
Yeah, you get it.
Question number 20. How do you keep your relationship so strong? That's the most famous question.
Yes.
Communication.
Definitely.
Trust.
100%.
Loyalty. Those are the main three. Honesty, obviously. Always be honest. That's pretty much it that makes your relationship so strong. We're actually like each other's best friends, so we already regardless tell each other everything. We're stuck to each other like butt cheeks already. So
Well, only when we're not working, obviously, but
Well, yeah,
yeah,
but
we spend a lot of time together. There's no like, oh, I need my alone time. Actually,
Yeah.
my alone time is when I'm working. My alone time is when
even when she goes to the grocery store, I'll text her and be like, babe, I miss you. Come home already.
when I'm shopping looking for stuff, you do that because you normally go in a grocery store. So
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying. We don't get tired of each other. If anything, we
No.
want more and more of each other.
Yeah, it's
But,
just fun. It's like he's my best friend, my soulmate.
I tell
my-
her everything, even
Yeah.
though I have to tell her everything, but I just want to tell her everything because she's my best friend. And like I said, loyalty, of course, like, you know,
Communication
be loyal.
is a key. That took me years to learn. To be honest with you, that took me years, and you know what? It's the best thing you can have in a relationship is communication. And when you're going through something, always nip it in the butt, like quickly. Like you want to talk about it. The only thing I could say that he always leaves the floor wet when he gets out of the shower. That's the only thing that's a pet peeve for me. I'm like,
How does that play in this question?
I don't know. I just
how do you
I
keep
don't
your
know why.
relationship strong?
Well, we keep
he
it
puts
strong.
his towel. He makes the floor wet.
I don't
Okay,
know,
she's
but-
out of the question, guys. I think
No, it
she's
was actually
now
that's the
just
only.
drifting
I would
off
always
to
just say it's the
space.
only pet peeve I have from you. But other than
The
that,
question wasn't what's the pet peeves.
Oh
my God.
Oh my god. Okay.
You are if you want to talk about pet peeves.
What?
Just kidding.
Whatever. Say it.
Question number 21. How do you guys solve your problems? Communication.
Yes.
As soon as they do something you don't like or you feel like they were being disrespectful, not even that, but like
Well, how does
anything that bothers you, speak on it like right away, like
no, like
right
that
after.
one time. Remember, I was leaving and I didn't tell you I love you. Oh gosh, he was like,
Babe, that's not really a problem.
I know it was. Well, it was a little issue you had.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, it's a little issue. You told me right away. I'm like, what's up? What's going on? You didn't tell me.
So I have a thing where every time we leave each other, I want her to tell me she's leaving and she loves me because you just never know when you'll ever like see them again. So one day she was going to the grocery store and I was waiting for her to tell me she loved me, and she just walked out the door and she didn't say I love you. So
I honestly didn't mean
she
to.
came
I just
back.
had a lot of things on my mind.
Well, I actually texted her, I think, and I was like, wow, you didn't even tell me you love me.
No, I was
So
downstairs
then
and I came
she
back
came
upstairs
back up.
and I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry. I was like, I love you. So there. Okay,
Yeah.
squashed it. Move next question.
But that wasn't a problem. Yeah, like I said, solving problems, you gotta communicate right away. You know, apologize for whatever it was. If, you know, even if you feel like it wasn't wrong, obviously, you know, your partner feels opposite and it hurt their feelings or whatever the case, just talk about it. That's it. Talk about it, squash it, and make sure it doesn't happen again. Because, you know, that was an issue already. Why do you want to keep reoccurring with the same issues? But yeah, we really don't have we don't have any problems or issues like that.
No.
I mean, in the beginning of our relationship, there was like a few little things but it was small little things. It was just like, oh, like, I don't know, I can't even think of anything right now.
Well, you said it.
Well, I know, but it was so small that it was just like, I don't know, I can't remember, but we talked about it, and then that was it, and we squashed it, and ever since, never had any issues. Our issues, going back to what was she saying, is little things like I don't grab my towel and hang it over the damn bathtub, and I leave it hanging, so I walk over there to the towel after the shower and I wet the floor. And she's like, babe, how many times do we have to go through this? Make sure you grab your towel before you get in the bathtub so you don't wet the floor.
Yeah, because I go in there and my feet are all wet.
I'm like, babe, that's not my routine. She's like, well, I'm gonna walk you through it every time. So that's the little things we go through.
Yeah.
But that's about it. She's just a little pain in the ass sometimes. But I love her so much.
I love you.
Now I got lipstick on my
I
lips.
know you do.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I hope we covered all the questions. If we didn't, message us, I apologize. You know, we had so many questions, so we try to fit it on this video and not make it so damn long either at the same time. But like and subscribe for more upcoming content. I hope you guys have a good night and enjoy this.
Thank you guys.